Alright, welcome back. We're playing some more Trails in the Sky. Let's get started. Let's see. Where'd we leave off? We just got Olivier in the party. That's right. And, there's something going on in the southern block of bows. Trails, but in the air. That's right, yes. Trails in the sky, otherwise known as chemtrails. Alright, we got our cheese risotto recipe. Did I actually buy everything from here? I didn't buy the red tail soup. Let's see. Healing. What is this? Red tail soup. Spicy soup crammed full of energizing nutrients. Cures seal. So how do we cook this thing? Let's see. Red pepper. 2 leathery tails. 1 juicy bone. 1 kibbled salt. Alright, so hang on. Do we have 3 red peppers somewhere that we can buy? Is the red pepper vendor this guy down here? No. He does not sell red peppers. How about this guy? Alright, let's cook ourselves some soup. Red tail soup. Oh, it's 3 each, so I need 6 more. Let's see, buy red pepper times 6. Beautiful. The menu changed? Yeah, they do that, right? So cheese risotto is $2.50. Wholesome pasta is $1.80. The liberal omelet is $500. Do we need fresh eggs for that? I might as well just buy some eggs while we're here, just in case. Alright, we're all set. Let's go survey the damage from the southern block of bows. So something bad happened here, right? There were robberies. Yay, this one turned out really cute. Wait, where is she? We're at the Orbital factory? Niall, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that? Hmm? Good afternoon, are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's your kids! Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday. But it was after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. It seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too, but to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see. That does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Bowes Market are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those 2 places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? Ah, I'm glad you asked. I am Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh, right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even gonna ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Well, you see, it's a long story. It looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. I could have sworn that my boss locked up last night. So they stole everything from the Orbital factory. Let's see, slots for... What can we open? Olivier has just one more slot to open, which costs a lot. Charizard has 2 more to open. Can't afford that. I feel like Joshua we can still open, you know, reasonably. Oh, Estelle's already done. She just has 1 more left. That's great. Boom, slot 3 open. So what do we give to Joshua? What do you already have, buddy? Action, information, and then something else. Attack. Attack 1. So now we can cast Firebolt as well. Everyone can cast Firebolt. Okay, let's see. Action? Action's good. Impede 2. Prevent enemy arts with 50% success. That's 300 wind, Sepith. 300! That is so much! I think it already has hits. Move might be okay. Might just make a move just so I can have it on hand. Just in case I need it. Arms and guards. Alright, let's see. Buy. Okay, work boots for Joshua. Leather vest for Charizard. Blitz whip for Charizard. And nice, we're all set. I feel like we have everything here that we need. Blitz whip. Leather jackets. Work boots. Strega, work boots, work boots. Oh, you need accessories, huh? A lighter, so to prevent freeze, and something else. What else do we want this guy to have? Poison, blind. I feel like poison's pretty valuable. We've run into a lot of things that poison. Alright, we're all set. Let's get out of here. Alright, so... They said they went through the west gate, and they robbed a bunch of houses, right? They robbed the Orbital factory and some houses. The woman living here said that she had a precious memento taken by these crooks. In my big mouth. Let's pretend you didn't just hear that. What I mean to say is, why don't you just ask her about it after I'm done here? Would you kids butt out? Excuse me, sir. I am a more successful investigator than you are already, and I'm only 16 years old. Trying to ask you a few questions, would you mind getting out of the way? Uh-oh, now we're in trouble. Hey, you there! What, is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. To jail! Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. Ooh. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Oh, who's this? Is it General Morgan? Wait, who are these people? Colonel? For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens, that is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned, yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. Alright, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Haken Gate. Looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. Appreciate the gesture. But we need some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. Looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. Seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, really? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, and before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Alan Richard? Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Oh, right. The Intelligence Division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! That's Niall. And Dorothy. Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier? What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be? No. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. I love Dorothy. She just has no idea why she is where she is, but she just knows she's there to take some pictures. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious. And I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Alright, so now we can actually speak to the, homeowners. Oh dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago? Alright, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yeah, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Yeah, this is a good time, Zenny. It was the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. but it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the Orbital factory across the road. I thought my heart was plumb gonna stop right then and there. Although it turned out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see, so it was the Sky Bandits, huh? So what you're saying then is that this house didn't incur a loss of any kind? Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband coming home late mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Cecile raised her hand in a casting motion. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, he's a fisher. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right, he loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday, he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. Huh? So you're saying what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's gonna get what for, let me tell you. Oh, speaking of, here he is. Hi, honey, I'm home. Whoa, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I have nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests? You senile old man. My goodness, woman, what kind of fiery tempest has gotten into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? If anyone's being rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband could just take off to do what he likes at a time like this. What do you mean by a time like this? Maybe I should explain. And then Joshua explained. Regarding the burglaries which transpired the previous night. Burglaries by Sky Bandits? You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. I guess they got to experience the Cecile effects, quote-unquote, firsthand. What did you just say? Well, let's calm down now, shall we? But to think that these Sky Bandits came in the night like they did and just disappeared like that. I wonder if it has anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day. Well, he? What do you mean? Oh right, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down the lakeshore at the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. Strange bunch. Now this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So, was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort at all, in fact. It's quiet there, the meals are great, and it's, well, a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Please tell me more. Though there weren't any definitive clues related to the incidents, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially like the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here, although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the Sky Bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to think about it. And in light of this series of events, there's either a spy in the army or the Sky Bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. You must investigate all the incidents which have not yet occurred yet, in order to actually catch them. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. See, so what you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. Then how about we get going? Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled in many a rhyme as the Pearl of Liberal. The Pearl of Liberal. Really? That's what we're going with here? No, I bet if we had waited for this quest to go fight those turtles, they would have already been defeated. It would have already been too late. Stolen ring. I was burglarized the other day and my jeweled ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live on Bose's South Block. That is the lady we just talked to. Is this lady? Oh, we just talked to her. My mom looks really sad about something. Yeah. She didn't tell you that your house was robbed, kid? I feel like it's a pretty important piece of information to withhold from your children. Is literally every person in this city running a business? They're all on the hustle, every single one of them. Did you have anything stolen? No. You're totally fine. So wait, it was just that lady? She had a ring stolen, they stole some stuff from the Orbital factory, and then that was it? It's a little weird, right? So I'm curious whether or not this ring will be at the lake. It's gotta be at the lake, right? So they stole the ring. Took it with them. Oh, hi. Murano. According to Mayor Maybell, the missing airliner appears to be the work of the Sky Bandits. If it's a ransom they're after, then it's probably a pretty safe bet to say that my father is still alive. I hope my mother won't be so worried after hearing this. True. Murano was just asking me about the situation in the Bose Market. It appears the effects of the missing airliner incident are further reaching than I had imagined. And the look on your faces tells me that you found something. You can really tell that just by looking at our faces? Well, we didn't get anything for certain, but we did manage to gather a little information. We should be able to give you some sort of report in the near future. We might be just swinging at empty air on this one, but I'd like you to hold on just a little longer while we see what we can dig up. Sure, I'll be looking forward to seeing what you come up with, but whatever you do, please be careful. Oh, believe me, we have 4 people in our party now. We're gonna be fine. Okay, so this place should be to the south, right? Yeah, Valeria Lakeshore. So the monsters show up on the map now, that's interesting. That's because we gave, Eagle Eye to Olivier. Ooh, still hit him through the blind. Nice. Senti stench. Gross. What? What is this? Quick draw. Wait, this is an AoE? The hell? This guy's incredible. His moveset is so good. do.
99 kitty cats.
99 kitty cats. Wow, I love this guy. He's so suave and chill. That's really cool. You can see all of the monsters on the map. So now I don't have to just run blindly into them. And now all I'm doing is staring at the mini-map. I thought there was something here, but I couldn't see it. It's like, wait, where's the bad guy? Oh, he's right there. This thing's still kind of freaks me out. It's like some kind of floating piece of turf with a couple propellers on it. A floating monster from the Bose region, extremely dangerous, uses powerful arts. Uses powerful arts, huh? We have powerful arts too. And crafts. Arts and crafts. Nice. 69. Ooh, nice.
Seems you came up short.
Look at that thing explode into Sepith. Oh, perfect. That's so good. That's so good. HP 2? Wait, did he just drop an HP 2 set, quartz? What? No way. Oh, he did! He totally did. Max HP plus 10%. That's an additional 10% HP. Wait, did I just do this? You can't stack them. Okay, so you can't have HP 1 and HP 2. You just have to have HP 1. Wait, can I put it down here? No. That's really nice. That's an extra 50 HP just for free. I was not expecting to just get a tier 2 Sepith off that, or a quartz off that guy. So good, actually. Alright. Well, that was interesting. That was very nice. Alright. Amberl Tower is that way. Valeria Lakeshore is this way. I'm kind of curious what Amberl Tower even is. So let's go this way. We're gonna real quickly. It says beware of monsters. Oh, this is one of the towers, right? Like the other place that we explored in the prologue. So, do we just not have anything to do here? Can we get in? Or just walk in? Okay. Well, let's explore Amberl Tower while we're here. I mean, what could that hurt, right? Maybe there's something really cool on the top of it. Maybe these monsters are like 30 levels above me and we're gonna get completely blasted. Green Insectos. They take 200% damage from everything. Wait, what? Is it because they're immune to attacks? Nope. Okay, blasting these guys in one hit was not what I was expecting.
Seems you came up short.
Maybe they're like the Borg, and every time I kill one, the rest of them get stronger.
Seems you came up short.
Savory opinions. Alright, we got some cooking ingredients from them. That's nice. Alright. I mean, we might as well clear out a few of them, right? Well, that is a few of them. There's 5 of them here. Wow. Okay. Well, we have crafts for that. Sylphin Whip. Let's get these 3. We missed one? Seriously. How? How do we miss? How? I like that this is 100% targetable. Alright, I can still only hit one. I tried to set up flicker for to actually be useful, and it's... I can't. I just can't do it. Ow. Well, these guys hit relatively hard, but they... It seems like they don't have very high movement. Not very high defense.
Enjoy the show.
I like the sound effects there. Oh, these drop a lot of setup. Look at that. That's nice. That's really nice.
Seems you came up short.
Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. The treasure chest. It says it's empty, but you notice something carved on the bottom. It says the secret password is Chairman Meow. The secret password is Chairman Meow. Alright, well, I just have to remember that. What is this? Is it one of those turtles? One of those amber turtles? The mini boss is here? Is here guarding the exit? Hello? You're weak to fire, right? Good evening, Sporky. Hello, welcome.
Take that.
Good to see you.
Take.
Welcome.
Piece of cake.
We're exploring Amberl Tower. Okay, so now it's the turtle and all of his buddies. I see, got it. All of their friends are here. Yes, please all group together. Please all group together just like that. That's exactly what I want. Aha! You fell into my trap. Look at that, I can hit literally everything.
Take that.
Why is he so powerful? What?
Take.
Oh, wait, he has seal? Gross. Bum, 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 bum.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Well, if nothing else, we're getting tons of cooking ingredients. Wait, what is that? What is that? Oh, it's a bunch of palms, and they're all together. Violet palms.
Piece of cake.
That's the way back down. This is the way up. Hello, cowboys. Welcome. Doing great. How are you?
Oh, are we done already?
I kind of wonder. It's hard to tell if I've gotten all of the treasure chests or, you know, all the things in a particular floor because there's no map that has any of that information on it. That's definitely, I think, a bonus between Sky and Steel, because it's easier for me to just see if I've satisfied my loot goblin-like tendencies. Brent Beholds, thank you for that raid. Welcome everyone from Brent's chat, by the way. It's good to have you here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Brent, how was your broadcast? Come on in. Loot goblins? That's right. That's right, man. You were playing for Spoken. How was that? How's that game? High quality salt? Or jade? You played the first 5 hours of Forspoken and it's okay so far. Just okay? That's too bad. I had like really high hopes for that game. But a lot of what I'm hearing is it's just pretty mediocre. Like 5 or 6 out of 10. At best. Claire says that you're jaded and salty. What?
Take that!
Slander. Lies and slander. Experienced. That's all. You've just seen a lot of games. You have high standards. That's what I hear. High standards.
Seems you came up short.
Hey, 10th. Her Gen Z trope is a bit too out there. Wait, what do you mean Gen Z trope? Like, they try too hard to make her a zoomer? It's not that hard to be a zoomer. You just have to, like, watch TikTok all day, right? Did I get it right? You're learning a lot about Brent watching him play. He managed more than 3 hours before sounding as bored as you were after 30 minutes. Wait, is that a good thing? Wait, is that good? They tried too hard with her slang. Oh, I see. So it comes off as insincere. Oh, wait. Yeah, I feel like there's a difference between being tolerant and being a masochist, right? One is you're doing it because you must, and the other is you're doing it because you like it. It's part of the enjoyment. The pain is the point.
We're good to go.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Brent. That's like me skateboarding into the high school and doing a flip kick and being like, "Hello, fellow kids. Hello, greetings, fellow teenagers. How are all of you today? What's happening? Yo, did you see that cool new skin in Fortnite?" You don't watch TikTok. That's it. Exactly. If you don't watch TikTok, you are you're not hip to the jive, as Brent said. Yeah, I don't know if I would say that out loud, 10th. I wish I could hurt these guys with non-arts, you know? If I could, I mean, I can't S-break them to death, but I feel like I should save my S-breaks just in case. It's just, EP is really hard to come by.
Take that! Take!
We rule!
You feel like you're 80 and you're close to 30? How do you feel like you're gonna, how do you think you're gonna feel when you actually are 80? Wait, are there 2 exits? So that's down. I thought there was a second up. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? So there are 2 ups. There's this up, and there's that up. Oh, this up leads to a treasure chest. Hell yeah. Tear bomb, it says, don't touch it, it's empty. Don't touch it, please. It has nothing else to give you. Like 3 mummies? Oh, you mean like the movie The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser, right? So that's the up here. Wait, what? You can go straight to the 5th floor from there? Because the mummy in that movie turned out to be some hot guy. Like, he was built. I feel like that's not too bad. And in the other Mummy movie, it was The Rock, right? He was the Scorpion King, that's right. So I feel like he could do worse. Boom, 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 boom. I still don't understand why the palms and the sheep that have like fleece aren't vulnerable to fire. Because I feel like that stuff would catch fire instantly, right? Perfect kindling, and it grows on them. Buff old man, have you never seen The Mummy? The original Mummy with Brendan Fraser? It's totally worth it. If you haven't, it's great. It's a romp. If you had fire magic, you would cook with it? Really? I feel like you could be an amazing chef if you had fire magic, because you could cook everything to the perfect temperature all the time. Right? No other chefs would stand a chance against it. Your chefly power would be unrivaled.
Nighty-night, kitty cats.
Even if it did come out burned, you would just tell the people that you're cooking for that you did it intentionally. Like it's supposed to be burned, right? And then they would say sure, because you're the one with the fire magic. Who are they to argue with you? Yeah, absolutely. They would go for the show. You could be like a teppanyaki chef, right? I would do that. I would definitely go for that. You serious? You missed him? There are 3 of them. How do you miss?
That's that then. Let's move out.
Preemptive attack, and there's like a million of them. What? They're all lined up. Exactly. Imagine if you could wield that kind of power, right? Imagine! At your disposal. Alright, everyone group up. Good. Can I hit them from here? I totally can't. Oh, buddy.
Take that.
It's so good. The question, though, is whether or not you would use your magic powers for good or for evil, right? Which would it be? Alright, hang on. Hit them all? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You use them for neutrality? Got it. That's right. Like, if I had fire magic, I would use it to pop my own popcorn as I sat on the couch and watched movies. And that's it. That's the extent of it. Like, forget doing anything else. I can pop my own popcorn. I'm happy. Whoa, what the hell is that? What? What is that? Monsters appeared! Oh shit. Well, it's a giant rock. It is a robber trapper, and is it like a trapper keeper? Is that... Wait. I remember those. I remember those things. I bet it explodes. I bet it explodes. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna defeat it, and it's gonna blow up, and it's gonna kill both Joshua and Charizard. 100%. That is what's gonna happen. $48 damage. Okay, good. Good. Nice stuff. Damn. That was really good. Sorry, man. Now we're just gonna beat you to death. You're out of here. Get a really good sear on steak. Yeah. Like, grill in your backyard. Right? Alright, now 3 of us are gonna die when this guy dies. We're all gonna die. I knew it. I knew it! I knew it!
That's that then. Let's move out.
Emerald Talisman. So we got the Wind Talisman? I think that's what that is, right? That turns your attacks into wind attacks? Wind-based attacks. And defenses. Interesting. So if we fight something that is wind-based, like a wind-based boss, then we can use that to protect ourselves. Pretty good. Not bad at all. Talk to the chest, thank you. The chest is empty, how depressing. The chest is empty. That's the way up. Did we miss anything? Oh yeah, we did. Wait, how many chests are there on this floor? Another monster! Another big rock! 3 big rocks! Oh dear. This might actually be a problem. 2 big rocks is... You know, that's fine, but 3 big rocks, I'm not sure we can deal with it. What do we do, chat? How do we deal with this? I'm not sure. They're casting magic. They're powering up their lasers. A monster lurking in treasure chests. It explodes when defeated, so kill it from afar. It even says it in the description. it just straight up tells you that it detonates when you kill it, so don't stand right next to it when it dies. And what did I do? What did I do? I stood right next to it. Oh, gosh, that's a lot of damage. Whoa! Buddy, relax.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Chill out. That is beautiful. I love it. Alright, who's going next? You. You're going next. You have 217 hit points.
Someone's been naughty.
Will you kill Joshua when you die? I don't know. It's let's wait and find out. Okay, it did kill him. It hit him, but it didn't kill him.
Let's do this!
Good. Good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Is 12 damage. Are you serious? Get out of here with that. Wait, he's not in range of it blowing up. He's safe. He's safe. Ah, that's a lot of damage. Six. We might be in trouble. Maybe. We'll see. It's a possibility. Okay, it goes a ways after this. Critical doesn't do anything. We'll just kill it now. We'll kill it now.
Here I come.
As long as this doesn't get up to a rocky start, we should be fine.
Piece of cake.
How do you feel about pizza cake? Solid plan. What on earth could go wrong? Yeah, absolutely. Chainmail? The chest is empty because someone came and took the stuff out. You wouldn't know who did that now, would you? You wouldn't have had anything to do with that. Chainmail. Nice. Congratulations, Estelle. You're the first person in the party to be wearing chainmail. You should feel privileged. Nicely done. Roof of Amberell Tower. Here we are, we made it. Alright, so we still don't know what this is, but it's here. It's like some kind of device. Nice views of the countryside. You're gonna get some sleep? Alright, Claire. See you next time. Take care. Have a good night. Or morning. Whatever time it might be for you. Now we have to get back down. That's the rough part. There's so many things in this. What? Why are there so many bad guys here? Look at this. It's like I said. The more you kill, the harder they get. The more prepared they are for the next time. Try not to drink too much to numb the pain. That's right, Brent. That's right, man. Everything's gonna be alright. Look, he even has an emote. Wait, did we just get EP healed? Oh, we did. That's awesome. That's really good. I feel like Olivier is a little bit cheating. A little bit cheating. Smidge. He's just so good. Everything he has is so good. Ow. How dare you. Wait, they get to go again? Yeah, hit that guy. We don't care about his MP. EP.
Enjoy the show.
Alright, so we have to remember how to get... Oh, wait. Nice. Reviving Balm. Perfect. It's empty. Curses. I love how it says... Wait. What? What? The hell was that? Weird. I like how the bots follow you now before they spam you.
Take that. Take.
we're on our way. Wait, this is 3rd floor. Yeah, I feel like this would benefit greatly from a map, so I can see if I've gotten all the treasure chests, because right now it's... I mean, it's like a coin flip whether or not I actually got everything. Critical! Let's go. 7. Huge damage! Huge!
Seems you came up short.
Okay, here we go. Do we have... Okay, here we go. Yes, we actually hit both of them. Ooh. I mean, this ability is so great. It looks cool, it sounds cool.
Alright, we're good to go.
It works really well, but actually using it to hit more than one thing at a time it's like impossible. It's like chess. You have to make sure everything is lined up perfectly.
Nighty night, kitty cats.
And here we are, 1st floor. Menswear. Well, that was a fun little distraction. We got some loot. But you know what? It's not the loot. It's not the experience points. It's the good times, you know? The journey. What? What? Alright, hang on. Be gone. Valeria's Shore. What a beautiful looking, idyllic little inn we have here. So this is the north shore of Valeria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice, pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? I at least intend to toss my cares to the wind for a while. Taking cat naps on a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Come on everyone, I was just joking. We can enjoy vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivier Lenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with the enjoyment or not. Well, whatever, as long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. I guess you said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? Thank you for re-summarizing why we are here. Appreciate that very much, everybody, just in case you forgot. Which would be understandable because we had a, you know, a very big adventure on our way here. The Kingfisher Inn. Deep fried smelt, boiled miso carp, grilled rainbow fish, rockfish skewer, and a salmon meunier. All right, so this is really good. I'll just buy everything. One of everything, please. Thank you. Maybe they're staying in the inn. Let's talk to this person. Let me know if you'd like to stay. All right. Well, so much for that. They have a little spot where you can park your fishing rods. That's actually so cool. Like right in the hallway. You get up, walk out of your room, grab a rod. There are some fishing rods propped against the rack, and go fish. For the whole day. Taking cat naps and rocking boats by day and filling your belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. Alright, so... evidently, he is not in the inn. Is he on the shore? Is there anything else here? Could I ask you something? Wow, he's not responding at all. He must be really into his fishing. So this is what a fishing maniac looks like, huh? They seem like a unique breed. Not as unique as you are, that's for sure. The man seems to be concentrating on his fishing. I see. Okay, so... great. Nice mustache. Let's grab some fishing rod, and we can come and fish with him. Right? That seems like the normal thing to do. If you want to get a fisher's attention, you fish. What? No, give me one. I want the fishing rod. Please. I want to fish. There's got to be fish in this game, right? Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Well, we just stayed. Let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue who that might be? Oh, you're talking about old man Kawano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd? I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. It seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. Sounds like a pretty amazing guy. So you're saying he's that old man fishing out back? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one you're talking about. You might be able to get his attention if you call his name out really loud. Alright, Lloyd. Lloyd! Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? You're gonna have to work a little bit harder, Estelle. This is what you're good at, okay? Being really loud and obnoxious. He's really focused. He's tuned everything out of his mind but fishing. Looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you? Just sit back and enjoy. Olivier leaned over and with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation, blew into the man's ear. Oh my goodness, what in the... Who are you kids? Where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. But how did you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? This Lloyd doesn't have barrier, exactly. This is the wrong Lloyd. I see. So you heard from Mr. Kawano, did you? Yeah, I saw this strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little bit more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling it out with this lake's guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone in the inn was asleep in their beds. With visions of gumdrops dancing through their heads, is that... Now, hold on a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian? Let me tell you. I'm glad you asked. The guardian is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valeria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. It looks like you've thrown a log onto the maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last Mira it is, and I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts, so I came running in from the Royal City. That's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a battle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So, Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh, right. I'd returned the boat and was on my way into the inn when I saw an odd couple head out into the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road in the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out in a New Ansel path. At first, I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that. When I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something that... Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here? Just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Wait, he invented all of this in his head? He's got like serious lore right now. Don't tell me anymore. Oh, brother, a bracer that's afraid of ghosts? This guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You had better watch out because this little kitten bites. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did in fact seem to be one with a purpose and reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. Oh. A school uniform? It couldn't be. It wasn't one from the Genis Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid! You betcha! My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly the same as the one she wears. I see. This whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What? So she's an acquaintance of yours? Then, while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep. We'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information, just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that this is off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work. Thanks. Okay, bye. Man, I didn't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. You mentioned something about a fisherman's guild, too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell, Cher explained that they encountered Josette and Roland. I see. That seems to be the person in question, alright? Which means that tonight is the night, huh? Yeah. It looks like we should probably get a room just in case. I just got a room! We're gonna be in for a late night tonight. Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Another 80 Mira? Gone. Look, Mira doesn't grow on trees, okay? I have to work hard for this. Will you be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we'd better do it now. I don't want to head back to Beau's after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. Get a room. Please come with me, I'll show you to your room. Oh. The 4-bedroom. Naturally. This is where you'll be staying. I will leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'd be more than happy to do just that, but is it really okay to take it easy? Rest when you can. That's a part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. Or all three. Eat, walk, something else. What a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in these waters. Then how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you going to do, Joshua? Me? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. Well, I'll leave that part to you. Yeah, nice. I'm going to sit back and relax and read a book. That makes me an old geezer. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. How about that pier? That dock right there looks awfully suspicious. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Okay, somewhere around the pier. How about on the pier? Do I just, like, do I have to go grab up the fishing rod? Do I have to get the fishing rod and then come back and then fish? Nope. Here we go. Yes, this definitely looks like a good spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. I don't have a fishing pole! Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Take 3 trying to grab the fishing pole off of the wall. Seriously? I don't interact with... Let me talk to the guy downstairs maybe and see if I can get the fishing pole this way. Hey, you. Alright, how about you? There we go. Oh, I just can't grab it. It's just not... I just can't. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. They're right over here, and they're free to use for anyone lodging here. Wow, really? Score! Progressive rod. This is a pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. Alright then, I'll put it to good use. Please enjoy yourself. Thank you, I will. I didn't even have to interact with that conspicuous stack of rods that had the interact exclamation point on it. I didn't even need to interact with it. Alright, chat. Brace yourselves. It's time for some fishing. Let's see. From this pier, which would be the best place to drop a line? To the west around the pier, to the south where the sun is hitting the water, to the east where the shade reaches. We're gonna go to the shade. What should I do about bait? Use a lure. Wait, she just has this stuff with her? Like a lure? She just... okay. We're bracers, we're always braced. Strictly speaking, yes. Technically, always braced. Sweet, I got a bite! Now, this is the critical part. How should I bring it up? Wait until it gets tired before reeling it in. I reeled in a smelt. I love how this is like dialogue-based fishing. What a little fishy! Joshua's gonna make fun of me if he sees this. Should I just eat it now to hide the evidence? Let's see. What should I do now? Keep fishing. Use live bait. Wait, where does she get the bait from? Is she just carrying it in her pocket? She just has earthworms in her pocket? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's Estelle. Wait a bit before reeling it in. Only Estelle can just eat the fish. A rainbow trout? Now this is quite a catch. Let's see. What should I do now? Keep fishing. All right, so no, don't change. We're gonna use a fly. This fish is too small. I better jam it in my face so nobody sees it. Reel it in all at once. Holy boots. The victory is yours. Let's see if I can catch another rainbow trout. Was it live bait? Wait a bit before reeling it in. I wonder to see if I get the same thing. If I give it the same answers. Yeah, nice. Change spot. To the west around the pier. Use a lure. Isn't this peaceful? Just dialogue-based fishing. I like it. It's like choose your own adventure fishing. A smelt. She's gonna make herself sick eating all these smelts instantly. Tiger rockfish? What? That's pretty great. I mean, it sounds awesome. Tiger rockfish, hell yeah. We're getting all kinds of fish. Alright, let's wait this time. Liberal carp. She's gonna come back to the inn just with so many fish, just absolutely reeking of it. That's my guess. So you can catch, what, 9 different kinds of fish in each position? So 27 different kinds of fish? Or I should say 27 different outcomes. Estelle casually depopulates the entire lake. What can I say? When she sets her mind to something, it's really hard to change her mind, to deter her from her chosen path. I guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. Check this out, Joshua, look what I caught! Huh? Wait, you didn't expect him to be there the entire time, did you? Oh, his book's still there. Joshua? What's this? The book 100 Days War seems to have been left on the table. Estelle picked it up. I wonder if Joshua forgot this. For being so sharp, he can sure miss things sometimes. I guess I'll just have to take it to him myself. Then again, I wonder where he could have taken off to. He is this way. Over on this pier. Standing there, stoically, staring off into the distance. Hey there, laddie! Hello, Renvita. What are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this? Not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back to the battle? No, I've already had my fill. It sure has been a while since I did, though. Oh, that reminds me. Wait, had her fill? Does she always fish and then instantly eat them the moment that she pulls them out of the lake? Is this, like, normal for her? Oh, that reminds me. Estelle held out the book she found on the table. You You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. Oh, that. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. And while I may not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's important. You're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now, that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica? As you wish. Is the Whereabouts of Light good for you? Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear. Very impressive. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry. So you're still not going to ask? About my past, I mean. You promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? And considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How could you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day, your father came home with this beat-up kid? Some random stranger who never says a word about his past? Why'd you take him in like that? Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. And like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, and you've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield. Now, wait a minute. And you're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you know that? It's been like that since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed, wounded, I might add. Ah, those were the days. The flying kicks. Did I really do that? Yeah, injured me and all. More than once. I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. That's great. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle. What? Let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure, that's exactly what I intend to do. How about we head back to the inn? I'm sure his supper is ready by now. Great idea. I'm already full of all the raw fish that I ate while I was fishing. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. Sorry, but I can't possibly eat any more fish. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. Estelle held out the book she found on the table. I'm actually done with it. And at this point, it would just end up being bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it. Can I read it? Looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand? I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyway. So, do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? Sure, I'll give it a shot. Received 100 Days War. Alright, chat, it is book time. Who wants to read 100 Days War? It has 10 pages, alright? Grab a drink. Sit back and relax. It says, Outbreak of War. In spring 1192 of the Septian calendar, a single cannon shot shook the Hakan Gate, situated in the northern part of the Liberal Kingdom. This marked the beginning of an invasion later known as the 100 Days' War, and the moment in which the raging Golden Stallion assailed the noble White Falcon. During this time, the Hakan Gate was little more than a reinforced medieval rampart. It easily succumbed to the round fired by one of the Empire's Reinford Company-built horrible tanks, leaving a section of the aged barrier fractured beyond repair. And as the Liberal Kingdom's other defensive walls were hit in succession by a fusillade of cannonballs, they too fell under the explosive impact and were reduced to a mountain of rubble. Declaration of War. At about the same time that the first cannon shot was fired, a single letter from the Erebonian embassy located in the royal city was delivered to Queen Alicia. More specifically, it was a writ containing a declaration of war by the Erebonian Empire upon the Liberal Kingdom. In terms of diplomatic wisdom, the propriety of the declaration was established by being handled prior to the preemptive strike. But in this instance, there was hardly a difference in time between when the two occurred. In short, the firing the first shot at the exact moment war was declared on the Liberal Kingdom made it possible for the Erebonian Empire to guise their preemptive strike as one of legitimacy when the first bombshell hit. This could be referred to as a new diplomatic war tactic, though one incapable of being employed without a meticulous level of planning used in concert with an orbital communication system. Interesting. That seems like something that Chancellor Osborne would do. Blitz tactics. After the destruction of the Hakan Gate, the Imperial Army began its invasion of Liberal in earnest. Overall, its troop strength was made up of 13 divisional units. This proved to be roughly half of the Empire's entire military force. Half of the whole army was stuffed into this kingdom, and was such a massive deployment that it exceeded 3 times that of Liberal's entire royal army. Within a month after the outbreak of war, the Imperial Army had occupied nearly all of the Liberal territory. Only the Grancel region and Leiston Fortress, situated just off the shore of Valeria Lake, remained in opposition. So rapidly were these blitz tactics carried out that even the Calvard Republic, an ally of the Liberal Kingdom and longtime rival of the Erebonian Empire, never had the opportunity to dispatch auxiliary forces to aid its partner. However, in a following attempt by the Imperial Army to take direct control over the Zeiss Central Factory and Malga Mine, they instead found themselves on the verge of being forced to surrender to Queen Alicia, who remained entrenched within the royal city. Whoa. Interesting. Staging a counterattack. 2 months following the outbreak of war, the battle situation was altered in a way which no one could have previously anticipated. Unbeknownst to the Erebonian army, 3 patrol ships were quietly being developed behind the walls of Leiston Fortress. Upon completion, they were put under the direction of a veteran commander, General Morgan, and a large-scale counterattack was launched. These patrol ships, shielded by armor far superior to the tanks of their Imperial counterparts and mounted with a substantial amount of high-performance orbital weaponry, had also managed to boost their speed to over 1,800 cells per hour. Using these crafts, an independent mobile force lauded as the elite of elite, Liberal's forces mounted an attack and quickly recaptured the checkpoints connecting the various regions. And as this strike was underway, they simultaneously launched an amphibious attack from Leiston Fortress, and one by one defeated the remaining isolated Imperial divisions. Wow. Nice! That's actually fairly clever. The end of hostilities. After just 3 months following the outbreak of war, the larger part of the Imperial Army's remaining divisions finally surrendered. However, as capitulation was at hand, there were indications of a surge of further reinforcements from the Imperial homeland, a move which galvanized other continental nations to follow suit and join the Calvard Republic in supporting Liberal. Together they lambasted the Empire, and a formidable group of allied forces began to materialize. Amidst all the chaos, the Septian Church, in cooperation with the Bracer Guild, called for an armistice, and after approximately 100 days from the start of the war, the hostilities came to an end. In the following year of 1193, in the Urba Royal Villa, on the outskirts of the royal city, we actually went there, right, in Cold Steel 2. A peace treaty was signed by both the Liberal and Erebonian sides. Although no indemnification was made, an official apology was offered up by the Imperial government as they expressed that they had, quote, made a grievous error attributed to a tragic incident occurring within their borders. Really? A grievous error? So that, oh, maybe there was some kind of sabotage that they blamed on Liberal, and this was them trying to get revenge? Alright, chat. That's it. That's the end of story time. The end. Hope you all enjoyed it, and they all lived happily ever after. Oh, that's a good sign. So Olivier has 5 bottles of wine. Help a fellow out, I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. Wow, I think I've just reconsidered my opinion of you, Olivier. It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Shara. Well, didn't the two of you come at a good time? How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right? We're going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two, when I say let's drink, we drink. You're gonna make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh great, she's already reached stage 2, rage mode. Don't worry, Shara, Olivier said he's good for another couple rounds. How about having him keep you company? Tisk. What, so you can still drink more, can you? Ugh, Joshua, how could you just give me to her like that? I can't. I can't. Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't know, should I? You're like a little demon, and cute at the same time, too. Alright, at least the fish are polite here. Hello, Swami. I guess he'll be just fine. How about we sit at the counter? I hate to bother the two of them. Good idea. Yeah, just leave them to their business. Please, Shara, I'm pleading with you. You and the fish, don't pour me another glass. Play trials to find out. Nice. Nice. I mean, it's definitely different. Sky and Cold Steel. I think I like. I mean, there's a lot to like about both of them. I really enjoyed the characters in Cold Steel. All of Class 7, I thought they were all really well done. Basically, every character you run into has been very deep and well played. This game is a bit simpler. You can really tell it came from like the early 2000s, but that doesn't mean it's any less fun. The writing is really well done. The combat is challenging. So yep, really enjoying it. Oh, he's totally plastered. Looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Shara. Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for a while. And you're not even red in the face either from all that alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some special kind of training, Shara? It could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troop. You know, like the ones with scorpions and asps in them. I might have built up my resistance that way, but who knows. Somehow I don't think that's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, we wouldn't want to disturb him. There's a very high possibility that we'll have a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight, and getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it all wouldn't be a good idea. Don't tell me you got Olivier drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you? Well, of course I did, and he'll thank me in the long run too, after his raging hangover anyway. And so that whole time, you were just toying with him, weren't you? Let's see, it's getting late. Let's hurry and begin our stakeout around the inn. She just changed the subject so elegantly, right? Just boom. Don't skirt around the issue, Shara. Quiet you. For the time being, we're going to circle up to the far pier. Understood. Alright then, let's go. We grab another fishing pole. I can't believe that we went to all this trouble to get Olivier back in our party, and then we got him drunk and kicked him out. Alright, so they said that they went back this way. Alright, so we're back here. Yeah, the writing for Estelle is really good. I like her. She's definitely not what I would usually expect from a female protagonist. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here, but do you think they'll really show up? There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my best guess is that they'll be here. Rip the second best character. However, if we move around too much, there's the possibility we'll be seen and they'll take off. Since the sky bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area. Right, so where should we watch from? We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place that, like, that would be ideal. A place where we can watch the road without being seen ourselves. Is there like some trees? How about the like, deck? Up here. You're afraid they were gonna make Estelle really annoying, but they pulled it off really well? Yeah, it's not annoying, it's more endearing. What's that? It's them. Kyle. It looks like we're a little early, huh? Yeah, it seems that way. You know, if this were in the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way. Quit talking nonsense, we're outlaws, remember? Now let's hurry up and get moving. Yeah, that's right, outlaws don't eat. What is he trying to say? Wait for me, Kyle. Suspicious. Rip the second best character. Too bad. I should have known it would be them. It looks like they're headed for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do. Shall we take a look and find out? Let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed. Which is to say, we run right up there and take a look. I should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. Always on time. Gosh, what a terrible, terrible thing. They act like they're so superior, and to be honest, they're kind of scary. No doubt about that, they are quite the clandestine bunch. But there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Dawn. Dawn? Who's Dawn? This seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying, too. Hey, Kyle. Don't you think Dawn's been acting a bit strange recently? It's just not like him, if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking of airliners thing? While I admit it was lucrative, now we've got the army clamping down on us full scale. Not to mention those annoying bracers are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in return? No matter how I think about it, it seems like Dawn has gone way overboard this time. In the end, you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd. Smack him. Punch him in the face. Push him off the dock. Excuse me? Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. It shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Although admittedly, it is a bit colder than Liberal. Do you think you can just treat me like a kid and I'm not gonna get angry? I'd like to see you get by without me, with all your crap cooking and all. Not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Okay, I see your point, and I really am sick of toast, burnt or otherwise. But anyway, I think about what I said before it gets too late to back out. Now, getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don has been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get. And I'd like to believe that Don is smart enough to see that. Don't you think he started acting strange about the time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I can think of as to why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to those other guys too. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas. Who is that guy? And he? That's certainly a good question. Huh? What's that over there? What's that? It's a boat. It looks like whoever it was they were waiting for finally showed up. Ooh. Interesting. Looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? You could have come a little early for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure. Say what you will, but we trained to be punctual. Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apology. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around. Enough already, we don't have time for that. Now, how about we get down to business? Have there been any other developments since last time? Yes, in fact, Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets. Seriously? We're going to get paid out of the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they figured out where our hideout is? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We've received reports that members of the Bracer Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, in the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into it at the temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either. There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you want to do, Shara? Should we just storm in, shoot them all, let ADO sort them out? That is a very Estelle thing to do. I've got a much better idea. A better idea? These two siblings appearing here means that the Sky Bandit's airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we can do if they got away again, so how about we try taking that out first? I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua? Joshua? Oh, right. Take out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me. We don't have much time. We've got to get out onto the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting. Alright, peace out, suckers. We're gonna go knife the tires on your car. The party took to the road in search of the location of the airship. And... found it! They found it! Look, it's right there! Oh, it's at the tower. So they're parked in front of the Amberl Tower, huh? This is definitely the perfect place to land since it's off the main road. Isn't the Amberl Tower supposed to be just like the Asmelis Tower? Yes, it's one of the ancient ruins referred to as a tetracyclic tower. So what do you want to do, Shara? Should we subdue them? That's one way to go about things, but there's more than double their number since the last time we encountered them. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, they're no match for us. So how about we go take them all on at once? I don't know if that's the best way to go about things. Wait, hang on. I thought he had a hangover. He was passed out. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Olivia! Keep it down or they're going to hear you. Well, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive. Who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. And voila, I was good to go. This man has practice. Experience in this sort of thing. I don't know about that. I think I hear liver screaming somewhere in there. That's some serious tenacity. Come on, I couldn't let you all enjoy the fun yourselves, right? I just had to come out of the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up with you. I guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all that brandy at once. You'd have put me to sleep for good if you'd done that, Shara. But anyway, fighting the Sky Bandits here would lack finesse, don't you think? I don't think that's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if you subdued them all and managed to arrest the two siblings, there's still a chance they won't tell you where their hideout is. And they might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release. Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take. Or do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk? Boy, do I ever. Listen up, everyone. Okay, but if you blow in my ear, I'm seriously gonna punch your lights out. Yeah, that was definitely a creepy move. They're back. Kyle, Josette. It's good to see you made it back. I didn't think it'd take so long. So, talks took longer than expected, huh? Yeah, but we're nearing an end with our negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army. So, what you're saying is, yep, we'll be getting the ransom money within a few days. We'll finally be one step closer to making our dream a reality. We did it! It was sweet! Cool it down, guys. It's a little too early to be getting excited yet. For the moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Dawn. Alright, everyone, pack up and let's get out of here. It's a lot of roger that's. Temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with 15% humidity. There's a south-southwest wind blowing at a speed of 12 barge. There are no orbital reactions in the surrounding area. Looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship. Aye, sir. Orbital engine activated. Transmission of orbital energy to all sections underway. Orbital floater started. Orbital driver started. Stabilizers are all green. Alright. Lift off. Aye, aye, sir. Okay. So now we're just flying away with the bandits. Evidently. Set the drive rate to 40%, maintain cruising speed. However, make sure that we can switch to battle speed at any time. Aye, sir. Looks like we'll make it back before morning. Yeah, I'm ready for some serious shut-eye myself, but I've got to report to Dawn first. Huh. Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's odd, I could have sworn it came from below deck. Maybe it's just a mouse or something. It's definitely not. It's very inconspicuous. Hello, Ingo. I'll have to clean up the place when I find some free time. They're inconspicuously hiding underneath the stairs. Cute. I knew it. I knew it. I went to that very spot and I said there's a door here. Remember that when I was in the Nebel Valley? I ran to that wall. I'm like, there's a hidden door at this point. I knew it. Boy, am I tired. Ever since we came here, my night and day have been completely reversed. We just gotta tough things out a little longer and then we can say goodbye to this horrible life. With Dawn as our leader, we can't go wrong. But don't you think Dawn's been acting a little strange lately? I mean, he's kind of scary to talk to these days. How about you knock that crap off? Alright? I feel it's good for you. Kyle and Josette heard you talking like that, they'd beat you upside the head. But it's just that I'm sure you're just tired from lack of sleep. Let's hurry and finish up here and get some rest. You're welcome to take a rest now if you like. Bop 'em. You're too late. Got him. Hey look, it's that place, right, exactly. It's that place. That conspicuous place. Big damage. Ooh, nice. AT delay is so much more broken in this game than it is in Cold Steel. And that's saying a lot because it's really broken in Cold Steel. Critical. Nice. Nice.
Oh, are we done already?
Wow. Mega experience points. It looks like we were able to get in here without any trouble. I'm amazed that this little plan actually worked. I guess all we have to do is... we all have to thank you this time. Seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were gonna do if we got caught stowing away. Well, even if we were discovered, we just have to take control of the airship. And we would have had an advantage fighting against this lot in those tight quarters. Superior numbers mean nothing without space to maneuver it. Olivier, so you thought that far ahead, taking all these factors into account, huh? Not in a million years, are you kidding? I simply thought it would be fun to infiltrate an enemy base. I think we would have been better off if you said nothing at all. Give the poor guy a break. At least we were able to get in here without incident. Anyway, this looks like somewhere in the Nebel Valley. Nebel Valley? Like the one on the border of Bose and Roland? Well, that explains why it's so misty outside. This is definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. Looks like your guess was right, Sheriff. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help us much in getting here. But anyway, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We'll need to subdue the Sky Bandits and to ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. And of course, your father, Cassius, too. Right. Understood. Would argue that AT delay in CS2 is more broken? Yeah, I don't know. I never really had much success with it. I mean, I'm sure it was because I wasn't using it right, but everything seemed to be immune to it in CS2. Wait a second. Okay, so Stolen Ring is still doable. It's not crossed out yet, so that means that we can actually do stuff, right? South Block Burglary 3. So the Stolen Ring must be somewhere here. We have to find it. In this area. In this base somewhere, right? It's not in this room. Why do they have monsters roaming around their hallways? That's the question. Do these bandits never clean up? This is what you get for just leaving all your stuff out. You get rodents. A gold rat. Look at that. That thing is big and mean. 400 HP. What? Why is everything in this game weak to fire? Classic JRPG things. Indeed. 100%, you're right. My headcanon is that the Sky Bandit base is just filthy and it's attracted rodents. That's the story I'm going with. Ow. And owls, yeah. Well, I mean, the owls are here hunting the rodents. It's the cycle of life. We just happened to interrupt them. Oh, nice. That was more damage than I expected. I'll be honest. I will be honest. Or 20 HP. Nice. Ooh. Yeah. Hit that guy. Nobody really likes Olivier anyway, so you can just beat him up all you want.
Take that!
Oh, are we done already?
Ooh, experience points. Let's go. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. What? Estelle, you're so beefy. Alright, we gotta find that ring. It's gotta be here somewhere, right? It's here. It's in this chest. I know it, but I can't open the chest. It's here somewhere. I know it. Gonna be some kind of little hidden exclamation points. Found a scorpion. Wait, what? Chest is already empty, you double dipper. A scorpion? In a chest, and we decided to pick it up? And use its tail as a whip? That's weird. What will we do next? Wait. Found EP charge. Ooh, that's really good. The chest is empty. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? I mean, sometimes, yeah. There's no more loot in empty chests. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's two ways to go. The voices of some men can be heard. Sounds like some of the grunts. Shall we rush the room? Yes. Ah! Aha! We're here! Huh? Are you guys new around here? Like in your freaking dreams. Are these guys for real? But if you're not new here, then who are you? What? Are you supposed to be the intruders? Bingo! We're with the Bracer Guild. I think it would be best if you surrendered. Forget that! We won't give up without a fight. There are 6 of them. And they all get to go first. And they're all going to go after Olivier. This ought to be great. Grand. Grand. Bum 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 bum.
Come on.
They're all lined up so perfectly. And yet I can't blast them with flicker. That would be so perfect. If Joshua was just over on the side and they all just stayed lined up like that, that would be perfect.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Take that.
I guess I'll settle for that. You know, seems fine. Seems fine to me. Let's delay some people. Delay some homies. Ooh. I like that. I like that. Oh, you thought you were gonna get to go, huh? You thought you were gonna get to go, huh? You have 11 HP, what are you gonna do? Let's see, who should we whip? Let's whip this guy.
Someone's been naughty.
Yes. 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 Miss. No, you leave her alone. You leave Shara alone. What's wrong with you people? Okay. Now, for some reason, I thought I would be able to finish him off. But I guess not. Don't you dare. Don't you dare attack Olivier. I care about Olivier deeply. Even if no one does. I do. I do. He's very near and dear to me.
Seems you came up short.
Wow. Was that like 36? 36 fire sepith from those guys? Alright, now where are the hostages? If you don't start talking, there are gonna be some serious consequences involving a whip. Don't threaten me with a good time. Do what you want with us. We're not gonna talk. Oh, is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle. Sure. I can't say I didn't warn you guys. Whoa! Ah! Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. Don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out yet. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. Yikes! They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them. Very good. Now, where are your leaders? Kyle and Dosette, right? Forget it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell out your bosses, huh? I guess there's only one thing left to do. Oh, damn. Ugh. Wow. Holy Strike is sure is as unforgiving as ever. This? No, I've been far more unforgiving. Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Sheriff. And my whip would be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some other time. It looks like the hostages are being held down below. Let's hurry. Joshua missing the sexual tension going on. Getting everybody refocused on the matter at hand. Wait, can we search them? Is there any loot in here? Like a ring, maybe? Is there a ring in this room? No? Found a jeweled ring! Yes, finally! Chest is empty, how tragic. Alright, we can actually turn in that quest. I want to make sure that we actually don't miss any more quests as much as possible for the rest of the playthrough. So they're being held downstairs. What is that thing? It's so ugly! So, it's a mad tree. Oh, what now? It's a mad tree, obviously. Does that look like a tree to you? Upset or otherwise? I don't think so. That is not what I would call that. Alright, so Shara is still casting her spell. Ooh. Nice damage. Ouch. And it heals. And it heals. And that thing is... he poisons. I feel like we discovered all kinds of new things about our enemies, but we had never seen before. That's interesting. So, it attacks and drains. Which is bad news.
Seems you came up short.
I was expecting more, to be honest. After fighting that thing. More reward, I should say. Okay, where are the stairs? It must be behind that giant plant. Take it by surprise, it'll never see us coming. Now, let's see. You're here, right? Now the idea is that maybe I get to delay them before they get to do something. And we don't have to deal with all their crap. That's the idea. Well, maybe not anymore. I should have attacked the plants. I should have attacked the plants. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. Hey, you leave her alone. What did she ever do to you? She was beating up your buddy, but she was not attacking you. Let's make sure that you are showing her the proper respect. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. Whoops.
All right, we're good to go.
Some juicy bone. Ah, downstairs, I see. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to have built, and it seems pretty ancient. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this as hideouts back then. As far as I've heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years, so it doesn't seem that strange to me that something like this is still around. Great Collapse? The collapse of ancient Zemirian civilization which existed more than 1,200 years ago. It's said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. What, you mean like Professor Alba said before? I'll tell you what though, for being a place this hard to find, someone's got seriously bad taste in hideouts. Not to mention, there are all sorts of monsters looking around in here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live. Yes, this is it. Shara, just what kind of men are you hanging out with? Just exactly. What? What are you trying to say? Shara? Is everything okay? Come on, man. You can do so much better than that. Why do you keep missing, sir? Okay. Do you think we can kill the owl? Maybe later. The rats have got to go first. Okay, now the owl goes. Don't miss. No missing.
All right, we're good to go.
Fantastic. All right, so any more loot? Found a Strega R. Ooh. It says the chest has nothing left to offer you. Indeed, we've taken everything that has to offer us. Work boots. So wait, is the Strega R better than work boots? Indeed, it is. Actually. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty good. It's a 2 defense upgrade. So she's already wearing work boots. He's wearing, Olivier's wearing work boots. Okay. Wait, we're going back upstairs? We're going back upstairs? Seems a little bit weird. Nice. Oh, come on. Well, I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Everything's fine. Ah. You had 1 hit point. You had 1 job, Joshua, and that was to kill the bad tree, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? No one can reach the rat in time.
Take that! Nighty night, kitty cats.
Okay. Let's heal up a bit, and then we'll... I feel like the boss has got to be right around the corner. Alright, it's gonna be right here. Right here. Well, not literally here, but like right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Wait a second. Hang on. We go in a giant circle? We did. How did we do that? Where'd these trees come from? There wasn't anything here before. Alright, wait. Did I just get turned around? Oh, I did. I went in that room and I got turned around. Went back upstairs. And then the giant trees spawned and I got confused because I thought that was a new area. Wait, this is the orbital vacuum cleaner. What's this? I'm guessing it's an orbital vacuum. It looks like the newest model, so it's probably stolen. Interesting. Huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside. Found a black notebook. A notebook? Yep, that's what it looks like to me. What's something like this doing inside a vacuum? It's probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case. Yeah, good idea. Alright, so we have a notebook that was stuck inside of a vacuum cleaner? What? Can we read it? I can't read it. Black notebook. It says, a notebook found inside a vacuum in the Sky Bandit's hideout. Nonsensical rows of numbers are written inside. Is it like a ledger? Found bear assault. The chest is empty because you emptied it. Funny how that works, no? Bear assault? Is that like a spray? They sell that at the store, right? Bear assault? This is just a room with one guy inside of it? That poor little rat's being left alone by himself? Separated from all of his friends? Uh-oh, it's another room. Another questionable room. Suspicious. The voices of some men can be heard. I hear somebody talking again. Shall we rush the room? Yes. Break in. Who are you guys supposed to be? Racers. How'd you get in here? Looks like the hostages are being held in the room just beyond here. I think it's time you surrendered quietly or else. Don't kid yourself. Let's get them. What do you think happened to all your friends? They said the same thing, man. They said, let's get them. And now they're all dead. I mean, not really, but they wish they were dead.
Come on.
We can actually hit everybody with this. This is so broken. So good. I'll definitely take it. For sure. Alright, so he got all of his CP back from that, too. I think he actually ended up with more than what he had at the beginning. Unreal. Alright, heal up. Joshua. Hey, no! You leave her alone. She did nothing to you, alright? They're all just gonna go beat up Charizard. I feel bad about that. Ooh. She missed, though. She missed. That cannot be... That cannot be, accepted. You can't let that go. Okay, you ready? You ready, chat? Alright, wait. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Alright, you ready?
Take that! Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
There we go. Yes.
Take that!
The true essence of beauty. Indeed. Oh crap, that guy's got a gun! I better go stab him.
Alright, we're good to go.
What's going on out there? Seems a bit loud for just an internal squabble. Is everyone alright? All the hostages are here except one. We're with the Bracer Guild and they've come to rescue you. Seriously? We're saved? We've taken care of the guards, so I don't need to worry about anything for the moment. Really? We've been saved. I'm Grant, captain of the airliner Lindy. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here. By the way... Doesn't look like he's here. Ooh. Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who is on the Lindy, including crew and passengers. That can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Cassius Bright? I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere. Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right, now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off. What do you mean? Well, there was this one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before he took off. A man who had been on board since the Royal City, and he did seem to have such a name if I remember correctly. What? But his name was on the passenger list. Well, since he got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to document the changes. This would have been handled had we arrived in Roland, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route, and things were left as they were. So that's what happened, huh? I thought it would have been awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits. Well, it looks like our question has finally been answered. How ironic! Now wait a minute. Then, just what is Dad doing? With something this big going on, why hasn't he contacted us? Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay, you're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everyone. We are now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. I'll be waiting here. Good luck. If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. That's true, Ingo. You're right. The first time he rides an airliner and it gets hijacked. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Razors? You can arrest the... Wait, did she call the guards nice? Wow. Unreal. So we gotta talk to everybody. The Sky Bandit leaders are on the lowest levels. I'm glad we're safe, but what about the ship? What about the airship? What about the airship? Can we just take a nap in one of their beds? Get our HP back? No? Too much to ask for, I guess? Oh, we have to go to the lowest, deepest levels of the hideout to find the bosses. 'Cause obviously, that's where they stay. Familiar voice can be heard. Who's this? Yep, it looks like the Sky Bandit boss's room. We're not going to eavesdrop just yet. We have things to loot. Reviving Bomb. Treasure chest is offended that you have returned. Was the first time not good enough for you? I mean, one reviving bomb is nice, but what about second reviving bomb? There's a rock wall at the end of the passage. Push on the wall. Oh, hey. Look at that. And we're outside again. Nice. This was a secret door? That's quite a neat little trick there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. This looks like a corner of the Devil Valley. Sheriff, should we help the hostages escape first? No, we need to take out the Sky Bandit boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, there's no way we'll be able to protect that many people. That's true. Well then, how about we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this fine operation? Alright, so we found the secret door. We found it. Again. The secret door that we obviously knew was there. We found that. Talk, talk, talk. Master wants murder. Oh, there's Don. Wah-ha-ha! So the Queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? As he twirls his mustache. His mustachio. Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. He has red eyes. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, and we'll need to decide on a plan on how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go. Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? Huh? But once we get our Mira, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We've no need to leave them alive. Dawn? You're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Liberl for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But I'm sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages too. Adios will never forgive us if we do that, and I don't want to get home back with Mira stained on the blood of innocent people. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here? Huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Oh, damn! What? Ugh. Kyle? Who cares about our old home? With this kind of Mira coming in, what could we possibly want with our old, worthless land? We're gonna blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run out of Mira, we'll just hijack another airship. This is gonna be the future of the Capua's Sky Bandits. Wow. This guy's absolutely insane. Han, what's happened to you? What in Adios' name has happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later? You again? Bracers, why are you here? How can you say something so heartless? Especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship. Impossible, what are you talking about? It can't be. You You had your airship sitting in front of the Amberil Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hull. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that! For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy? What did you just call me? You bimbo? Airhead brute? Just try and say that again. Alright, alright. Enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group, so it looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist. Man. Crap. Kyle, Josette, what is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Don. That's okay, I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill them, that'll be that. What? What a bunch of fools you are! To think, with that pitiful number of people, that you could ever capture Don Capua. Oh, damn! Where'd you get that thing from? Hello? There's a grenade launcher? Look how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle, Josette, it's time to hunt some game. And I like my sports bloody. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting fight. Handheld ship cannon, yes, exactly. Exactly, so, let's get right up in their faces. Let's get off to a real good start, okay? Right off the bat.
Someone's been naughty.
Someone has been very naughty. Nice crit. Nice crit. So no matter what I do, they get a crit? I mean, I'm gonna take it, obviously, but... they get a crit round. Let's delay, this guy. He seems like he's pretty dangerous. Head of the Capua household never hesitates to fire his massive cannon. What a massive cannon. Alright. Get her.
Here I come.
Oh! Nice!
That's it for me.
No healing. I am very excited about that. Alright, so let's see. What are you weak to? You weak to anything? You're weak to, wow, fire? Okay. Fire, wind, and water. Okay, so he just does AoE damage. What a jerk. Ooh. Perfect lineup. Look at that. We couldn't ask for anything more perfect than this. We couldn't ask for it, honestly. I don't want to mess anything up with the flicker, so I think I'm just going to move this way. Right there. I hope he just stays in place. Yeah, okay, that's good. No! Jerk. Jerk! He has 2,000 hit points. Oh, we gotta get rid of Kyle. Gotta get rid of Kyle. So I think this will be enough to finish him off before he gets to go again. mind, I take it back. Wait. Is Estelle gonna die? Please don't kill Estelle. Wow, you almost killed, Olivier. This is fine. We have consumables for just this kind of thing, right? So, item. Let's use salmon, Meunier, buttery glaze, delicious. And we learned the recipe at the same time. It's a win-win. So good. Alright, so he's not weak to anything, right? Yeah. Alright, so he's just a badass. Got it. Well, can he be stunned though? That's the next question. Is whether or not we can stun him. I'm curious. He can be stunned. Absolutely unreal. Bum bum bum. Wait, can we try to stun him again? Double stun. No, that'd be pretty fun. That was even possible. Ouch. Jerk. What do you think you're doing? Do. Oh, nice. 75. What? He just pounded Joshua in the face with his giant cannon.
We're good to go.
Oh, nice crits. He did it again! He keeps slapping Joshua with his cannon. That's mean. Don't do that. Unethical. That's what you get. It's 20, right? Yeah.
Take that. Let me show you the true essence of
This is the end of you. Yeah, there we go. Nice. GG. Good game.
Enjoy the show.
That is a lot of Sepith. Thank you. It's like a Sepith pinata. These guys are tough. So this is the strength of a bracer, huh? Crap, how can I lose to this girl? That's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been settled, I'm gonna ask that you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you, and, well, you know what'll happen, right? Charizard stroked her whip and smiled at Gisette. Yikes. No, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? Oh. Ow. What's going on? His eyes aren't red anymore. It's not Berserker Dawn. I hurt all over. And when did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? Dawn? Oh, Josette, are you back from Roland already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Huh? Ah, don't try and cover it up. If you've had enough, then how about leaving the breadwinning to us Mib? We probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Dawn, what are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Josette came back from Roland like forever ago. Went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We'd never do something like that. What? What is this guy even talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What are a bunch of bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. What an interesting turn of events. Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offenses. Hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, and demanding a ransom? Kyle, Josette, tell me that this is all some kind of joke. Dawn, I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we've got a chance to escape. Don't tell me he's gonna ninja vanish again. He did the exact same thing that he did last time. Hello? Did you not see this coming? Not again. Hey, Kyle? We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never gonna get the smell of this out of my hair. Let's hurry and get out of this room. They must have used a secret passage. Which way did they go? They went up. They're going to try and escape in their airship. Ugh. After tracking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. I'm in and out alive. Oh, what a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Olivier, you'd better hurry or we're going to leave you behind. Wait for me. So wait, we have to run all the way back up to the airship dock. So hang on. Okay. Can we just leave? We don't have to chase them down. We can just go. And we can just leave. We rescued the passengers. We recovered the stolen goods. They don't really stand a threat anymore, right? Wow. Okay, I know that we rescued you, but we need you to sit here until we defeat the Sky Bandit captains, alright? Alright, now we defeated the Sky Bandit captains, but we need you to sit here a little bit longer because we haven't had a chance to, like, really deal with them yet. So, we'll just stay here just a little longer. You guys are back for more after taking a righteous beating like that? No, that's what I call tough. We don't want to move, and we're just gonna force our way through. Alright, 4 more Sky Bandits. That's a lot of bandits. Mm-hmm. 600 HP. Well, these guys are tough. What? Ow.
Take that!
Yeah, bring it on. I was just joking. Don't bring it on. Stop it. Stop bringing it on. I take it all back. You can stop bringing it on. Alright, so let's see. Boiled miso carp. Apple ice cream.
We're good to go.
More ice cream. Give me more ice cream. Do. I feel like that's not very much damage. I feel like any other thing would have been actually more. Hey, you take your hands off of him. Don't you dare touch Olivier. He's a national treasure. Alright? Nice. Oh, that's one down. Do we get another one? Nice. Ow. Ugh, man, that's rough. Let's take these last two guys out. Then we can save Joshua. Poor guy, he just keeps getting blasted. Eat some more ice cream. It'll feel right as rain. Nice. One more down, one more left. Extra Sepith, alright, I'm good with that. Ooh. Yeah.
Nighty night, kitty cats.
Nighty night, kitty cats. Jersey Bish, thank you for the follow, appreciate that. Okay. Let's make some liberal omelets. Omelette de liberal. Oh, wait, all the monsters are still in here too? We have to run past all of that to get to the bad guys? Wait, how do I get out of here? Alright, that was the vacuum cleaner. So are these monsters like their pets or something? Or did they have to fight through the monsters as well while they're running out? You wish we would play through all the games chronologically? I played Cold Steel 1 and 2 already. And now I've come back to Trails in the Sky. Good morning, Vanilla. Welcome. Welcome, Vanilla. Yeah, I gotta say, this game really scratches that classic JRPG itch. 100%. I love it. I've missed this era of games, personally. It's a lot of fun. Having a great time.
Come on.
Ooh. Nice. Oh.
Take that.
I can only hit 2 of them. That's too bad. So wait, they get 2 strength up rounds? That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. That wasn't as bad as I expected. You played all the Cold Steel games and now you're playing 0. Got it. Got it. I feel like the average gamer, if you're just like 100% new to the series, Cold Steel is probably where you're starting. Because that's what I did. When I was trying to find a new game to play, I just said, okay, look, Cold Steel looks like fun. I wasn't even aware of Sky or Zero or Azure or any of that. I had no idea. Yeah, exactly. You have Xenosaga vibes. I never actually played Xenosaga. I played Xenogears, and that was the extent of it. Inavasa. And yet here we are. That's right. After many, many months, here we are. Many months of gaming. Not that I minded, but it did take me about 5 months to get through Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2.
We rule.
She's such a cheerleader, it's adorable. I love it. Does Sky have turbo mode? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe? Oh, this guy came out of nowhere. It's like, mad tree off the top rope. The right way, right? Obviously. Alright, I've already been here. I've already gotten the treasure. Good. Looks like we've got company. Don't think you're gonna walk out of here the same way you came in. All we need to do is buy some time for Don, Kyle, and Josette to escape. Did I talk to the treasure? I did. I talked to all of them. I talked to all the chests. Oh, it's a ridiculous thing to do. Your spirit is admirable. And I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. I talked to the vacuum, yes. I have the black notebook.
Come on.
Ow. How dare you? How dare you? Can we do 618 damage to this guy?
Someone's been naughty.
We're about to find out. Nope. 400 damage is still pretty good, though. I feel okay about that. Ooh. Ow. Alright, it's time to critically eat some food. Who wants to critically eat some fish? We're gonna eat this carp. Get the hell out of this carp. Oh, boiled miso carp recipe and 450 hit points. Oh boy. Oh, that was so good. You missed the vacuum on your first playthrough? I could see that. I can see that happening pretty easily. Bam. Nice. Let's bring it home.
Oh, are we done already?
Wait, who leveled up? Was that Shara? Yes, nice. We got a, oh, we got poison. We got a poison quartz from these guys. So she has a arts defense. Wait. Yeah, okay. There it is. I thought poison was green, but it's brown? Let's see. Defense, hit, evade, attack. Let's do that. Death blow too. Oh man, I kind of wanted. I wish it worked on bosses. I really do. I wish it worked on bosses. Wouldn't that be a fun little thing? So like walk up to a boss, death blow, bop him, and move on to the next one. Poison's always been an earth quartz, but I thought it was a green one. It might have always been brown, might have always been earth, but I thought it was green. Uh-oh. Huh? Oh, is the military here? The army found us? What's this? And the reporters are here too? How'd the army find out about this place? Liar! Things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me! Hey, what's going on here? So, those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised there's such a young woman, too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? How about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. This plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What? What are you guys... I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Hey, look, it's Estelle and Joshua! Racers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you. We infiltrated this place one step ahead of you. Again. And the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way. But I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Once again, you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. Colonel Richard is very smooth. He's a slick guy. Look at him. He's not a bad person. He just lacks a little flexibility. At aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and hostages? The other lackeys should be just lying all over the place unconscious. And as for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. They've done this nation a great service. Please, leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea? Amalthea? Yes, Colonel. That's a mouthful. Wait for me, Colonel! I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. But if you have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you too. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. My. You had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Bracer's role has always been that of the unsung hero. So there's no real reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right. Yeah, Dad always made a point of staying in the background too. Really? I never noticed. Where is Dad? Speaking of, they're like, oh yeah, that's right. The whole reason we were here was to rescue our father. I guess that's the one problem we still have got to figure out. Where is Dad now? What is he doing? And why hasn't he tried to contact us? Looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. Yes! Just go straight back to Bose. Perfect. Cutscene. Fantastic. The best form of travel. Really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory, so I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into the corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages. Agreed. Everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? Huh. It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Valeria Lakeshore and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits? I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess we'll have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward. Really? Are you okay with that? Of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier. I just hope that my work was worth the price of that grand Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. The maids in these games are so, like, mysterious. Their power level is absurd. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is. Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. If you say so. But I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. You think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for clearing up the incidents. Thank you. Thank you. Give me all that juicy money. 8,000 mira. We're still 7th class bracers. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very, very nice sum. And this is from me. The recommendation? Nice. We just cleared the 2nd gym. We're almost ready to face the Elite Four. Isn't this a recommendation from the Bose branch? Is it alright to give this to us so soon? Of course it is. It would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Lugren. We'll work hard so we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please? Wait, who are you? Are you like a singing telegram? You're dressed like it. Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, and among some of the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild. So I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that, but wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roland branch. But aren't Cassius Bright's family members here? What? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roland branch, and they said you would come here. Gagolian, thank you for that raid. Gagolian brought all of his viewers here. Right here. Thank you so much for that raid, man. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic night so far. Welcome, everyone. From Gagolian's chat. Hey, what's up? How's your broadcast? Hello, everybody. If this is your first time here, I am the Sharply Dressed Man. We're playing a little bit of Trails in the Sky tonight. Welcome, everybody. Hail and well met. Yes, naturally. Hello. How was your stream? Did you enjoy... Oh, you're playing some 9? Final Fantasy 9? Interesting. Wait. So did you finish the 24-man and you had some spare time, I'm guessing? You did the Alliance raid and started Final Fantasy 9. That's sweet. Hope you enjoy it. I think we're just about to finish Chapter 1. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm getting the sense that we're almost done with this first chapter. We've only been playing the game for like 16 hours. 16 and a half, maybe. Here you are. This is the parcel. Estelle was given both a letter and a parcel. This letter, yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch. It seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh. Well, that's good to hear. So that parcel is from your dad, too? No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those sky bandits. I thought he was just gonna turn around and ask for a tip. You bracers sure do excellent work. Thanks. Thank you. I don't like to brag, but we're pretty great. And to think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like. Thanks, Lugren. Well then, let's have a look at the contents, shall we? Oh, it's never just the tip. Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer, the question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. I'm telling you this because... oh, how heartless and cruel you can be to a companion who has traveled alongside you. And just who is it you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder? Alright already. You can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know. I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Of course, I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Estelle started by cutting the letter's seal. Dear Estelle and Joshua. I'm sure you're probably about finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work. And unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Sherazard and Aina. Cassius Bright. That seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration toward the both of you. Yeah, looks that way. The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? What I've heard, that's still a ways off. Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away. Months? Which means this would be the perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that, let's focus on what's in the package. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. But we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad. Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know? That's true. Olivier, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Actually, though, Olivier does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Is this Joshua's thing? Joshua's thing is saying it might be worth looking into? Okay, let's check it out. Estelle opened the parcel from an unknown sender. Yeah, really, twist her arm there. It's a bomb! I mean, it's a shiny black hemispherical device. Also enclosed was a single memo with the item. What is this supposed to be? It's an orbment, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis when you find an opportunity, signed K. That's it? Yep, looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Shara, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. This is the only thing we've got to go on, and honestly I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this black orbment anyway? From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use. Although it feels a little similar to a battle orbment. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle orbment has slots in which to install quartz. This one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact. An artifact? Precisely. An artifact is an orbment created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all orbments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. They're a type of antique, so to speak. But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Jeez, now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him? Estelle? Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender? What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time? Estelle. You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey? Shara is their, yeah, she's like their bracer trainer / mentor. Shara trained under their dad. And is a senior bracer. Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Yeah, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recommendations from Roland and Bose, right? All that's left are Ruan, Zeiss, and Gransel, only those 3. If we do jobs as we travel around to those other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may have even traveled abroad. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we just might be able to find this Professor R, too. Joshua? What? You're a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Wait, 10 stones or 10 birds? I'm confused. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So, should I consider that a yes? Oh, is it ever? Yes, triple yes. Training to be senior bracers as we travel around Liberal and exposing what that no good middle-aged man has been doing in the process? I think you're somehow missing the point. It looks like she's back to her old self. I guess it's settled then. Bose International Port. Are we just leaving? Do I not have a chance to turn in my quest that I worked so hard for? Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Roland now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you 2. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Cheryl. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. Now, if you didn't go back, the Roland branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Roland branch, you got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure. Thanks, Sheriff. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. It's the only thing I'm worried about. Alright, I'll watch the number of drinks. Never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Sheriff. What? And why are you headed to Roland's? Not to mention with Sheriff? That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. And I thought it was about time I turned my attentions toward another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for. So that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. I'll never see him alive again. Olivier, I really hope you understand what you promised her. I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany Fair Scheherazade instead. Yes, I'm sure it took him a long time to come to that decision. I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me. I'll have fun, but I'm warning you, don't you dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear me? And here's another piece of advice. Cher's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? Besides, Ada's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off, huh? Was that, perchance, what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes. Estelle said it's best though. Said best though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Huh? Roland-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Oh, they're leaving. I'm staying. All right, good. Get out of here. Be gone. Well, Ollie boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now. We'd better hurry and get on. Shara, wait, can't we talk this over? I'd really appreciate it if I had just a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. Let go! No! I don't want to die! See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Roland. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Nice. Good. So this is the last time we'll ever see Olivier. And he was never heard from again. Chapter 1 ended. The disappearance of the Lindy. Save. That's love and peace, baby! That's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in northern Liberl. And to think that the bankrupt Capua family drifted all the way down here. Might be contacted by Liberl regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. What's going on? Is he on the phone? No, it's not like that at all. I have also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. Food's great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright. There's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the chance. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. Aha! I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. A portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Ooh, busted. Shara! Yeah, it was not what you think. It's definitely something different than that. And the fact that you're carrying around an ornament that even the Zeiss Central Factory couldn't create, well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivier Lindheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? Ooh, busted. It looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you, and what are you doing in Liberl? Before that, I'm gonna have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Haken Gate so you could gather information was all a part of the plan? And you even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an ornament. It's an artifact which is unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication system, and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. He has a... Wait, he has an encrypted satellite phone? An artifact? Like one of the sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no, Sheriff. You should never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside. I really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you have already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire. But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist of the Royal Army. A bracer with a special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. The Divine Blade, Cassius Bright is the one I seek. Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Chapter 2. Ooh. We made it, chat. We made it to chapter 2. So, Olivier is an Erebonian operative who has a smartphone, an ancient smartphone that he found, and is using to talk to his buddies, and he's looking for the Divine Blade, the Master Swordsman, Cassius Bright. Let's see, if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Rouen region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. Remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money it would cost us to use an airliner. Great idea. We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that. So what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Rouen region, we'll need to go through the Crone Pass to the west. Once we're done shopping, let's leave through the West Gate. Okay, the West Gate, right? Alright, so, the question is, you ready? Whether or not it just dumped my quest. It didn't. Oh, thank you. Alright. Whew. I was gonna be... So, I wouldn't have been surprised, but I would have been disappointed if you had to get the ring out of the base and then, like, ignore the bosses, / ignore the hostages, and run out of the secret entrance all the way back to Bose to turn it in before the chapter ended and it dumped the quest for you. I would have been very upset by that. There's a point where I could have left. Yeah, I tested it out. There was a point where I like ran all the way down the path and I turned back around and went back into the base. So there is an opportunity to like go back to Bose if you really wanted to. But I didn't do that because I thought that would have been a huge waste. And I didn't think the game would have necessitated that. And I was like, maybe it did? But now we know it doesn't, so it's even better. Wait. Nothing to report. I have the ring. Oh, I'd have to give it back to her? Do I have to give it back to her? Probably have to give it back to her. I have the ring. It's this lady, right? You. Excuse me, you're Lana, right? Yeah, that's right. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, we found a ring that looks like something like the one you mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like to have you take a look at it. Really? Truly? Handed over the jeweled ring. Oh, who would have ever thought this would have come back to me like this? So there's no doubt that this is the ring that was stolen? No, this is the one that was stolen, alright. It was a memento from my mother. I would know it anywhere. I see. It must be really important to you then, right? I'd almost believed that I would never see it again. I don't know how I can ever repay you for finding this. I'm just glad we could help. So I guess our work here is done, unless there's something else? No, that's all, and once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well then, that's all. We'll leave you to your business. Have a nice day. Boom! Completed. After missing that one quest, I find myself very paranoid about missing more. Like, I am hyper-focused on doing side quests now, just so they don't get dumped. Look at that. 2,000 Mira, 3 BP, Junior Bracer, 6th class. Hell yeah. We're on our way, chat. Petrified Quartz as a perk. Ooh, that's nice. So we got Petrified Quartz. Let's see. Do we actually want to use that? Can we can we unlock anything? First of all. That quartz is fun. The Petrified Quartz? I mean, yeah. Wow. Wait, their boss was arrested? Nigel was arrested and taken to the Hocken Gate. Nigel was involved in some really shady business. Wait, really? Did I not talk to... I guess I didn't ever talk to that guy. Nigel was a real evil dude. Alright, I need 9 more wind quartz so we can open up another slot for Joshua. Do I have enough for an impede too? I have 10,000 mirror, by the way. I am loaded. Absolutely loaded. Petrify enemies with 10% success. Alright, let's see. Buy a quartz. Impede 2. Nope, not even close. It's 300 wind. I need to remember this. It's 300 wind. Stonehammer, Petrify Breath, Earth Guard, Aqua Blade, Tear, Firebolt, Soulblur, Clock Up. It's a lot of stuff. Many, many spells. Alright, she said we can go shopping, right? We've already been shopping, but maybe they have new things for sale. Some miso, and a little bit of milk. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shop for groceries. Some eggs. Some cheese. Forget everything else. We're buying groceries. That miso is expensive. Maple sugar. Some of this. Thank you. Strega J's, Red Scarver. So this hasn't changed. This hasn't changed. The girl running the confectionery shop has a fiance. Oh no! He got shut down. Okay. Is there another... Ah, new issue of the newspaper. Okay, let's read the newspaper. Right next to the fountain. Issue 4. Liberal News. Featured story, case closed, criminals caught. Yeah, that's us. All hostages safely secured. The Royal Army reports that the military's intelligence division successfully located the Sky Bandits' hideout in the mountains of Bose. That was actually us. The criminals were apprehended, and all hostages were set free. I'm still wondering how they found that place. Like, I know that they were informed by the intelligence division, but that seems a little bit too convenient, right? Lindy found an abandoned mine. Mere days prior to the Capua's capture, the Lindy was found in an abandoned mine north of Ravenue Village. Its cargo had been looted and its passengers and crew were still missing, but this was the break the investigators needed to crack the case wide open. Shortly thereafter, that's exactly what they did. Great success for New Intelligence Division. The monumental task of clue analysis and deduction fell upon the Royal Intelligence Division, newly founded by a young man named Colonel Alan Richard. Collaboration! While the Border Patrol tracked the criminals, a team of intelligence officials led by one General Morgan fed them information and analyses, and it was this coordinated effort that ultimately led to a successful rescue. Historic arrest witnessed by media. Put your hands in the air, came the cry. With that, the Royal Army blockaded the Capuas before they could escape, and it was all over. Don Capua's blank, disbelieving stare said it all. Don Capua's... Wait. He's only 32 years old. Is this what game developers think a 32-year-old man looks like? He looks like he's in his 60s. Say what? Intelligence and Border Patrol alone can't take all the credit for the successful rescue, as a handful of bracers played a fairly significant role too, modestly dodging the limelight in the process. Several hours prior to the Army's raid, these bracers infiltrated the Sky Bandits' hideout through decidedly non-standard means and waged a small war against them from within, keeping them off their guard. In the end, it seems the bracers and the Royal Army really did work together, albeit by accident. Ringleader taken to Leyston Fortress. Don Cappy, the ringleader of this crime family, has been transported to the Leyston Fortress where he'll be thoroughly interrogated. The Capua's Imperial-made light aircraft, Bobcat, has been impounded as evidence, and the case is expected to be an open and shut one. Family is relieved that hostages are safe. Families and friends and families of the hostages finally have a reason to smile again. Thank you very much for shouting out Creed, by the way. Hello, Creed. How are you? It's good to see you. Have a reason to smile again now that they know their loved ones are safe. Rose's mayor, Maybelle, is overjoyed as well. This is the result we all prayed for, she says, and we owe an immeasurable debt of thanks to all those involved in resolving this incident without casualty. We at Liberal News also wish to send our gratitude to General Morgan, along with all his men and women of the Intelligence Division. We're working around the clock to track down the whereabouts of the hostages and their captors. Everyone else involved deserves commendation as well, so let's be sure that when they return to their homes, they receive a true hero's welcome. Society. Duke Dunnan van Asseles. Duke Dunnan von Asseles to visit Ruin. Our sources say that Her Majesty's nephew is planning a vacation to Ruin, although the exact times and locations remain undisclosed. Society. Imperial citizen dines and dashes. The upscale Anteros restaurant in Bose's North Block suffered a loss this week when an Imperial traveler / would-be musician bilked on his rather hefty bill. The man was arrested on the spot and imprisoned at Hawken Gate. Bit severe, but it sends a powerful message. It's going great. We're made it to chapter 2 today. We're moving right along at about the pace I expect from Trails games. The pace I have come to expect. I have 3 work helmets? Okay. I guess I didn't realize I put all of their gear in my inventory. Okay, that's great. Whew. Okay, now we're heading out the west gate. So I had the health quartz, or the, yeah, HP? HP quartz? HP 2. Let's see, and Joshua had action 1 information. You know, I like information. It gives me something to read in the middle of the fight. So I think I might just keep that. Gear and quartz, yeah, they stripped naked right there on at the airport gate and gave me all of their belongings before leaving. It's quite the controversy. I don't think that she can attack him physically without being hit. Let's see, Petrified Breath. Blows petrifying gas on an enemy, petrified 20%. I see. The game only gives you 1 eagle eye? I see. So, yeah, makes sense. It's not like Trails of Cold Steel 2, where my detector quartz got hijacked for an entire chapter. I was very upset about that. How can I get 100% of the treasure chests without my detector? Thank goodness that they give me all the quartz back. Like any reasonable JRPG should, when characters leave your group, give you all of the gear back that you invested in them. You're about to say that? Yeah, that was that was legendary. Do we have to fight more sheep? No. We're good. I was a little worried about to fight another round of sheep. And now we're back to just Estelle and Joshua again. We know what that means. That means we've got room for new characters. Right? We have room for 2 new characters in our group. Ruan that way, Bo's that way. Man, it looks like we finally made it. So is that building supposed to be the checkpoint? Seems like it to me. Once we pass through there, we'll be in the Ruan region. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. We should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that. But we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at an inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we'd be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. What, falling off a cliff? You wouldn't recommend that? Seriously? You're right. I guess it could be pretty dangerous. The worst part was in Nord. Yeah, exactly. The worst part was that it happened in Nord, where all the treasure chests are scattered everywhere. The place is huge. Looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. She's so sad. She's so sad. 441 Selge, Ruin 669, Minoria Village 357. Okay, that's not too bad. Right around the corner. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Estelle showed the soldier her junior bit bracer emblem. Wow, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. So, are you here with work then? No, actually, we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe it's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. We've got a rest stop for travelers, so it'd be best to stay there for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station straight ahead. Okay. A rest area, you say? Yeah, it's right here. I found it. Convenient. He really wasn't kidding. Since this place is at such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Thank you for your, wait, are you not the person I need to speak to get a room? Oh, you're the person I need to speak to. Why aren't you behind the desk? And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we were actually wondering. Joshua explained the situation and asked if they could stay the night. Estelle tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in the hopes of scoring some free food as well. I see. Well, that's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. Wait. We don't have to beg for food. We have a ton of groceries we just bought. Remember? I physically can't leave. The door is barred shut. So this is the room for travelers, huh? Yeah. Let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Yeah, we have food at home. No food, alright? We have everything that you want already. It's so nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Ornament stoves may heat up quickly and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. Is it like a microwave versus an oven? Orbital oven? Sure, but these ones are much easier to use. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you if you'd like. Really? That would be wonderful, thanks. No worries, after the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through here drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And, with full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. What does he mean by that? Does he mean the food's gonna be undercooked or too spicy? There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident. But there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberal is probably about the only place you're gonna find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously, I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. How would he know about soldiers from other countries? Oh man, I'm stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, don't you think? Yeah, it was, actually. Certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest in the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. Really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as the both of you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. Is it Agate? Is it the red-haired cloud guy? Huh? Same line of work. Huh. I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. There he is! Red-haired cloud. You're the heavy blade Agate. So, you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agate, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Well, let's see, that's gonna be hard math. There are 3 beds and 3 people. How are we possibly gonna manage? Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? And what happened to Sherazard? Shara returned to Roland's. Now it's just the 2 of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot? You two are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the 2 of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits. And we've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about it from old man Lugren. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you 2 alone without Sherazard's help? Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You 2 are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days you're going to get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not all caught up in ourselves? How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass at this hour of the night? You're either playing careless or maybe that bandana's just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills unlike you amateurs. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. Work for the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Did Dad push his work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You 2 quit talking and get some sleep, too. Isn't this guy a peach? He just avoided finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something, at least. Enough already, you 2. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. And you better stop poking around where you shouldn't or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over to Ruan and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board. That's far better suited for the likes of you. Yeah, this guy's a real pleasure. Hey! It looks like he's asleep, just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest that I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? It seems to me like all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that to us because he was worried about us. Captain Jackass, that's right. That's your new name. Do you really think so, Joshua? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We've still got to hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't wake up the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. Oh, come on, man! You're such a killjoy! It's the perfect opportunity. Alright, maybe put his hand in some warm water or something, you know, just... It's much more humane. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, is that time already? It really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it'd be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules, and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess, and now things seem to be going downhill. Huh? What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's not just the wind? Whoa. No, that is definitely not the wind, mister. Whoa! Whoa, wild animals! A pack of wolves? You've gotta be kidding me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm gonna check it out. You two stay here. Now, just wait a minute! Ugh. I think we better go see her for ourselves, just in case. Of course, this is what we should do. Alright, chat. We're gonna fight the classic JRPG villains. The wolves. Wolves! This is bad news. We better hurry and back them up. Forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? Can you call yourself a bracer? Don't get me wrong, it's just that it's the army's job to protect the checkpoint, not yours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. You'd just be getting in the way. But I'm pretty sure we could... It's just like he says, this is our job. Now get back inside, you three. What? Uh-oh. Crap. What the heck's going on here? Estelle, the other side. It seems like something's happening on the ruined side of the checkpoint. What? Oh no! There's even more wolves on the other side. Wait, is this a coordinated wolf assault on both sides of the checkpoint at the same time? Incredible. He's even stronger than the rumors suggest. So you intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We've got you covered. Hey, get back inside! You can't stop us from helping you out. I'll try to help you out without getting in the way. Fine, whatever. Just make sure not to get copied by Heavy Blade. By Heavy Blade. Wait, do I get to control him? Pal, listen. I'm the boss now, okay? It's me. I'm telling you what you should be doing. So you better stop acting like a jackass. Shape up, quick. That's exactly what I'm saying, Creed. It's the Wolf Uprising. They're all here to attack at the same time. Alright, let's see what this guy can do. Wild Rage. Let's out a forceful yell, CP plus 50, max HP minus 30%. Okay. Flame Smash. Attack. Small area attack, emitting flames. Beatdown, single attack. Series of sword slashes followed by a heavy blow. Alright, so it's a small area. It's really tiny. With a short range. Yeah! Oh, wow. Okay, then. We've unionized. Are they all going to go after Joshua? Yeah, hit him. Hit red-haired man. Joshua is in some serious trouble. Alright, man. Quick, eat the fish. Eat all the fish. Eat it. You're gonna need all 500 of that HP, buddy. Damn. Alright, Estelle. Calm down.
Here for a rematch?
Here for a match, buddy. I love this guy's voice. He's like Randy Savage. It looks like we managed to take care of them all. Yeah, there were a lot of them, and they were pretty formidable. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected. But then again, I can't talk like that for very long. It's like killing my throat. Maybe it's only natural if you learn the basics from your old man. Brother! Don't get me wrong, I mean, you did well for newbies. And you're still a heck of a long way off from becoming senior bracers, though. Hey, was everything okay over there? Yeah, it's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm just glad that you happened to be here. Should have expected as much from the heavy blade agate. I didn't do much. These kids didn't do half a bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you too then. Sure? Well, we intend to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. Alright, I guess it's time for me to get back to bed. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Unreal. Huh. Am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. Not so, I don't know about that. But he certainly talks big, that's for sure. That's Adol's East 8 voice actor, as well as Aaron Yeager / Melodious from 7 Deadly Sins. Wait. Meliodas? Meliodas. Wait, that's Meliodas' actor? Voice actor? Really? Huh. Estelle, wake up. Come on, can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Wait, why is she dressed like that? Oh, it's her, nightgown? Is that what that is? Joshua? Is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is the Crone Pass checkpoint. Oh, right. We had that monster scare last night and... Huh? Where'd the red-headed jerk go? It looks like he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. Oh, and after we helped him fend off those monsters last night, too. How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal, Estelle. How about we get ready ourselves? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright, it's off to Ruan we go. That was fun. Now that we're done sleeping, let's rest again. Bryce Happenbrook. Got it. Alright, everyone. That is it for the night. Thank you all for being here.